Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper at 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Watson. Finding fouls complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. To throw is Watson. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Watson on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Rivers now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, LA! Travis Benjamin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What up?
The The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Damn, you beating smooth, emoji rolling on the floor laughing, emoji smirk, emoji clapping hands with light skin tone.
Now a first down throw, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple
She said light skin tone.
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Watson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Alert! 52. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Uchenna Nwosu coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
54.
To try again after the sack. Watson, and the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment. From the gun, here's Watson. It's complete. Stills. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 58 to Mike. Here we go, here we go. 58 to Mike. 31. All day, every time.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is going to be incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. Buying time. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 4th down. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Joey Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Miller. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. That 1st down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Now Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. And he's going to go down again. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 1st and 10, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin Gordon. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Rivers. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Geno Atkins coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Here's Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a first and 10 at the 18. Watson now to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Kenny Stills the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Able to pick up a dozen yards on the keeper, but now it's fourth down. He may try and run for this. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Check it back.
Now it's Miller. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. This is third and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. Now it's Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan Akins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans cut into that lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To throw on 3rd down. Rivers completes it to Benjamin. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees and... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it and picked up by the Chargers. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Badgley on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. The Texans on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Watson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Watson now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Watson being chased out left. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson and Thomas has it. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Texans on 3rd down. They're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Forced out to his left. Fells has it, left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Let's go.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game.
Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Second and 5 now. Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Running on first down, Eckler. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. Now on 2nd and 13. Rivers. He'll hit Jackson, complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, Rivers.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Michael Badgley now for the Chargers field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Again, it's Johnson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Let's go.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Watson now going to run the option right. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. To throw is Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
I got him.
Rivers here to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have.
GG, emoji clapping hands with light skin tone.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the home team here, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.